Well, let's see if we're live. Hey diddly do, folks. What's going on? Hopefully we are. Let's get rid of that there. Am I live? Can you guys see me? I've been fighting this for the last 30 minutes. Okay, Chasing Guns Outdoors in here. We got April and Fam. We got Fat Rob's Fishing. What's going on, guys? Basically, tonight we are going to talk about brainstorm collaboration for outdoorsmen of all types and adventurous. Good to see everybody in here. Appreciate you guys coming by. So one of the things I want to talk about tonight is, like I said, the collaboration and coming up with ideas for videos where you work with other creators to basically create content. And I am toying around with the idea of a challenge that I'm going to throw out. It's going to be a little bit different than most of your challenges, because like most of the challenge I've heard have been I challenge you to make a fire with a butter knife or something of that idea. And I kind of thought of an idea of a collaboration type thing, but yet it's going to be you as creators will create a video that well, let me lead into this a little bit here. So my brother created a video that was kind of that I inspired him to do creating some videos basically. And I don't know if you guys have seen that. I'm gonna see if I can't pop that up here. Wrong window. There we go. Bear with me just a moment here. Let's just go into my playlists.
What a beautiful day, Herbert T. You have inspired me. I decided to get out my fishing pole right here, do some catfishing. That's right, catfishing. They are just.
Can you guys hear that?
Around here, Persians, calicoes, those gray striped ones and those orange striped ones. So I thought we'd get us some. So what I got here is my fishing pole. I've had this one for quite a while. It's probably 15 years old, but it's never let me down. And what I got here is just your standard hook weights right there. And then what I got is something special here. This just drives the cats wild. So we just hooked that baby right on there. That's good. And this is water and essence of catnip oil. We just spray that right on there. There we go. Get plenty on there. It drives me crazy. Alright, now what we want to do is we just want to put that out there in the yard. Maybe jiggle it around a little bit, but give it some time. Alright, let's see if we can get a good cast. Oh, I thought I had a nibble there. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Well, he took that right off that bait. Let's see what we can do here. Get another one on there. Alright. We'll get him this time. Herbert, enjoy your videos. You have inspired me.
Okay, so basically he threw out a video that was inspired by Herbert, which I'm Dan, and if you got any of you have seen the videos that are Herbert, it's just a funny character I came up with that likes to do spoof videos, tell funny stories, and whatever. So I'm thinking about issuing a challenge to the creators out there to maybe make a short little video, something funny, spoofish, tell a little story, you know, hey, Herbert T inspired you to do a little funny video. And what we're going to do is you guys are going to post those up on your channels and then let me know the links, and we're going to put those in a playlist on my channel where I will be promoting those videos through lives and shout outs during the let's see, Finley River Kennels. Jeff Lackey, hey, good to see you, appreciate you coming by. I was just getting into telling everybody that I'm issuing a challenge out that I want to see if I can get some creators to make a kind of a funny video that was inspired by Herbert T. And Herbert T is actually a character that's on my channel that, like I said, creates funny videos. And if I'm thinking that if you guys create a funny video that is inspired by the crazy comedy or whatever that Herbert T puts on, I'm going to put those into a playlist that will be on my channel, and during my lives and during some of my videos we'll give shout outs to those videos, and that way it'll direct traffic to your channel as well as back to my channel. So we'll get some, you know, kind of a collaboration thing going on. And you know, I just kind of want to throw this out there and see what you guys think of that. I don't know if you've seen some of the videos that I have of old Herbert T. I'm going to jump over here real quick just to give you a little idea of Herbert T.
What's going on there, folks? Herbert T here with you again. Yes, sir. I got some important stories to tell you today. Yes, sir. So, my pappy, he goes hunting out there in that there Colorado. Yes, sir. And he goes for them big air elks. Yes, sir. And old Herbert T, he wants to go elk hunting too. But my pappy done told me that I needed to get some time in riding a horse. As you can see, we got some horses back here. Yes, sir, we do. And so I went riding at one of them places there where he goes to pay. And no sooner did I get on one of them there horses, well, Herbert T got bucked off. Yes, sir, it did.
Alright, so as you can see, old Herbert T, just an old crazy old folk there. He's a little cross-eyed, got the old mullet thing going on. But what do you guys think? I mean, is that a challenge worth issuing to get creative ideas going, passing things back and forth? You know, getting people to come to your channels and watch, getting some people to come to my channels and watch. What do you think? Is that kind of a concept that anybody would be interested in? Hey, we got Rod J Beer Ventures in here, Chasing Guns Outdoor, April and Fam, Finley River Kennels, Jeff Lackey. Again, I hope you guys are checking each other's channels out too. But like I said, we're looking at a brainstorm collaboration ideas here. I'm kind of throwing out an idea for a different style of collaboration, and wanted to see what you guys think if it's worth pursuing or not. And also, you know, if you guys have ideas for, hey, TC Bushcraft, what's going on? Good to see you. Finley River Kennels is in and out of the chat. I'm working, just letting you run, brother. I'm in Texas. Oh, hey, that's great. Awesome. So, do the videos need to be funny acting? A funny acting video? Not necessarily, because you know, the video that I showed a little bit earlier of my brother doing his, kind of how Herbert T inspired him to do a video. He wasn't necessarily trying to talk funny or, you know, act in a goofy manner. He just kind of created a kind of a goofy idea that's a spoof off of catfishing. And as you saw, he was fishing for cats, and so he did the essence of catnip oil, spraying it onto his bait and casting it into the yard. So one of the things that I like to do with the Herbert T videos is either tell a funny story or, you know, do a spoof. I did another spoof of the mystery tackle box, and it was about a bargain tackle bag, if you will, and, you know, kind of pulled out some funny things, just kind of making a poke of fun at, you know, the mystery tackle box. So, but like I said, it doesn't have to absolutely be funny. You know, it could be something, you know, hey, Herbert T inspired me to do this. So, and I'm not trying to make you build me up or anything, or build up Herbert T. I'm just trying to get a collaboration going on back and forth of, I'm going to, you know, basically shout outs and promote videos that you guys create by creating a playlist that's explicitly for that. And it's already started with the video that my brother created. And we'll go back here to my playlists, and it's the best tribute. So if people want to go into there will be more videos which will be your videos. Hey, Knight's Armory. Can we start? Yes, we can. And then we also got Kenny MCC Fishing. Yes, we are still live. Knight's Armory. Hey, brother, what's going on? Good to see you here. Again, we're just I'm kind of spitballing and throwing out an idea of a collaboration video idea. It's a different twist, though. Instead of me explicitly creating a video that, you know, I do something in and you do a video that you do something in, we're just gonna have a kind of a tribute, not really a tribute, but inspired by Herbert T. And Herbert T is a crazy old character that likes to tell funny stories and whatnot. I don't know if you've seen him in my videos. He's also got the old broncholyptus, and, you know, he can't even talk medical terms right. So, you know, does that kind of an idea sound like something you guys would be interested in doing? And like I said, I'll put those in that playlist. I will be doing, you know, kind of like promoting those videos, so to speak, through my live streams, and even shout outs in some of my videos to basically get traffic to your channels and things that you're creating. And it doesn't have to be just a short video for that. It could be just maybe some little you know, a few minutes or a few, you know, minute or two in one of your videos that kind of points it back. So I'm really trying to, you know, like I said, drive traffic to you guys, and then, you know, in return I'll get some traffic back. But I think as a whole it'll help each other grow. Let's see. Kenny McFishing. I don't know anything about editing a video. I suck at it, but I can catch bass. Well, yeah, Knight's Armory. You might win. But it is a win-win for both, for all, basically, because you guys will have your videos, and you're going to get those back to me. And of course, in the comments or the show more section of the videos, I'll have more details of, or, you know, listings to the videos that you guys have created. Chasing guns. Good grief, now I gotta go make a video. As if we didn't have enough video ideas. But yeah, I mean, realistically, you know, does that sound like an idea that you guys would be in on? I'm throwing the challenge out, I guess. Looks like we got a couple of people interested. And definitely, you know, if you guys are interested in doing other collaboration videos, you could go to my Instagram account, get a hold of me through that. I know some of you guys, we have a group channel there on YouTube, that, or a group chat section that we can do things in and talk there. But for those that aren't in that, like I said, you can reach out to me on Instagram. Be more than interested to do collaboration videos. Let's see. Can't catch. So look at there. We got a can't catch fish, but it can edit the hell out of a video. So hey, there you go, guys. You got some collaboration going on there. One can take videos of them fishing and send them to the other and let them edit it and send it back. Now I thought I would just eat my sunflower seeds and watch Walker Texas Ranger all weekend. Yeah, well, I'm actually got plans on doing a hiking trip this weekend. Gonna go up to some hiking trails up in the mountains, and it's gonna be my first hiking video. And you know, it's just gonna be a day trip. We're gonna go up, probably catch some, possibly some waterfalls and caves, and just overall scenery in the Ozarks here in Arkansas. And then also, I am going to try to get out and do some fishing on the kayak this weekend. And I thought about doing a little self-collaboration, having the hiking video and show stuff about it first, and then maybe get up to, if I can get up to like a bluff and make it look like I'm doing a jump to the side of the screen, and then cut it there and go to the fishing video and be jumping into that one of a new scenery and do some fishing activities. So yeah, if you guys don't mind, hit that little thumbs up if you guys like it or not, and of course, you know, the usual rigmarole of tweet it out, shout it out, share it out, tell the mailman, whatever. Maybe we can get some more people in here, get in on the collaboration of my challenge that I'm issuing out. Do I ever get an error code 5 or 503 when you try to subscribe to somebody? I have not, but I'm certainly willing to look it up here for you. Wrong window. Site server is simply not available. It always occurs with the reminder 503 server error, service unavailable. It can happen in any browser and any operating system, even on your smartphone or on some applications. So won't let you subscribe Kenny. Well, I'm going to double check on my end here. See if it will let me go to his channel. It's on the phone and moving slow. Yeah, I'm subscribed into it. Yeah, it might be on the phone, an issue on the phone. I think I've had times where I've seen that, where when my internet disconnects and I am in the middle of a live stream, not my live stream, but watching somebody else's live stream, and I get that. So if you guys don't have Kenny's channel there, here's just a little preview of it, just so you guys get an idea where he's at. New up and coming channel. Ain't nobody got time for that. Knights Armory, have you got a t-shirt for that yet? Man, I think that would make a fortune. I'd love to see that. I think I'd probably have to get me one of those. For those of you that don't know, that's kind of been an ongoing joke, but that is definitely a Knights Armory thing. So if you guys got some ideas that you know, you might be interested in doing some other collaboration with some other channels that you know, like I said, I spitballed my challenge idea, and I'd like to see if we can't help some of you guys if you have some collaborations. I know Knights Armory, TC Bushcraft, I think Chasing Guns might. I'm not sure if he's in on that. I know some other guys are in on it, but they've got a idea for a collaboration that they're going for that will. I think it's going to be a really awesome idea. Definitely going to be something I will feature on my playlist for you guys. Hey, no problem, Kenny. Like I said, if any of you guys don't mind, jump on over to Kenny's channel there and see if we can't get his number bumped up a little bit. Definitely a good channel. I've been watching some of his videos. I mean, just looking at the thumbnail on this video right here, look at the size of the mouth on that bass. Just absolute bucket mouth. Absolutely awesome. Now, one thing I might suggest to you, Kenny, see if you can't get you a banner going. That would be a little bit of a help. I also do not see. You don't have you've just got your home. You don't have your videos, your playlists. You've got some created playlists down here. I'm not sure why it's not showing me your created playlists across here or your about section. Catfish Terry, hey, what's going on? Welcome aboard. Appreciate you coming by. What's going on? Hope you're having a good evening. Knights Armory has to go to bed. Y'all the best and see you later. Hey, thanks for coming by. Appreciate that, Knights Armory. Scratchaholic 777. Hey, welcome aboard. Appreciate you coming by. We are having a discussion about kind of creating ideas for collaboration videos, and right now we've got Kenny Fishing Side up here. We're trying to get him a little bit of support, so if you guys don't have him, I'm sure you'd appreciate it if you jump on over and check out his site. But we're not a sub for sub channel, so I'm not saying you guys go sub him and he's going to sub you back. Just thought you guys might like looking at some of his stuff. He's definitely got some good videos going there, and if you like it, let him know. Give him a thumbs up, give him a comment on his video. Do it the right way. If not, just as easy to click that little X in the corner and close the window and move along. And if you guys don't like my videos, hey, do the same thing. I think we need a 100-yard shooting challenge and keep mailing the same target to different YouTubers. 2 shots per YouTube and 0 editing, so no cheating. I just snatched him up. Love fishing. The Great Beard, greetings and welcome aboard. How you doing? Appreciate you coming by. Hey, Chasing Guns, that is a good idea. I like that one. I'd definitely be down for that one. Now, Chasing Guns, are you the one that came up with the idea for the fire starter challenge with the butter knife? I think that's what I remember seeing. High Velocity Savage. Oh my God, you're my hero, bro. Man, I was watching you one night where you were just letting everybody know how it is, and I took it to heart, bro. Took it to heart. Yeah, wait a minute. Which side's the heart on? Yeah, somewhere over there. Appreciate you coming by. What we are doing is spitballing ideas for collaboration. Yes, Mason new name is Butter for Me. Yeah, I believe I heard he failed the challenge, if I'm not mistaken, with the butter knife challenge. I'm afraid to do it. I think they should have taken it a step further. Instead of a butter knife, do it with a spoon. That would have been kind of interesting, but met with one guy on YouTube so far. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I'd definitely like to meet up with some of you guys. I've got, but right now I've got some plans of a move in the works, so gonna have me kind of hopping and busy trying to keep content flowing and packing and whatnot over the next month and a half here, so it's gonna get a little crazy for me. 760 Bass Fishing, welcome. Appreciate you coming by. Good to see you. Just a quick recap. We are spitballing ideas for collaboration. Just trying to get ideas of what other channels might be willing to collaborate with. Chasing Guns threw out an idea of a 100-yard shooting challenge, and we mail around the target to different YouTubers, 2 shots and no editing and no cheating, and I think that's a really cool idea. Yes, there you go. That's definitely helping you out there, Kenny. We got you some more support. If you guys check each other's channels out, I'm sure everybody would appreciate it. I don't have to tell you all the rigmarole, the likes, the watch the videos, yeah, all that good stuff. You guys know what that is. But again, back to our primary discussion. I'm gonna pull that off, and I'm gonna throw this up here, and definitely a good idea there. And good idea, but the only gun I have with the scope are 22s. I mainly shoot old World War I and World War II guns with open sights. Maybe we do, expand on it a little bit. 2 targets. One is with a scope, and one is iron sight. So there's a little expansion on it. There we go. Throw that in there. But yeah, and also, guys, Kenny's saying, I really enjoy collaboration. It's always great to hear from other people. Definitely. I can see where that works. And for those of you that came in after I kind of threw out a little bit about my challenge is for you to create an inspiring video from Herbert T. And my name is Dan. Herbert T is a character that I kind of created to tell the funny stories, the jokes, do spoofs, things like that. And in my playlist, my brother has a video, and I've got a playlist that's, I think it's inspired by or something along that lines. Let's jump over here. Best tribute. So I'm going to put those videos, if you guys make them, into that playlist. That way when people come to my channel, they'll be able to go to that and go to your channel and check out those, and vice versa. When people do that, they'll want to find out who Herbert T is and what Herbert T is about. And for those of you that haven't got an idea,
there, folks? Yeah, it's old Herbert T here back with
this is old Herbert T.
Yeah, what this is here some of that Tennessee white tea. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Lord, give me that. Get drunk of that. Oh, God, gracious mercy. There's a lot of sugar in that. Yes, that's some righteous sweet tea. Yes, sir.
So you guys get the idea. Old Herbert T is a little crazy, cantankerous old character. But yeah, I've issued the challenge. Anybody that wants to create a video kind of making a little spoof off of something, or telling a little funny story, and say you were inspired by Herbert T for it, again, I will put that in some of my future live streams in the comments, and I will make reference to your video. We will get some traffic going to your site, as well as your video will, if you don't mind, give a little reference back to Herbert T here, and that'll be a win-win for both channels. So again, if you do create the video, hit me up on my Instagram. That way you guys can let me know when you've put them up there. I'll go grab the link for it, put it in the playlist, and therefore you guys will get traffic to your videos. So people will go around and check your other videos out too. So hopefully we'll get some challengers here for that. And again, like I said, let me know on my Instagram or my email if you got some more questions. You want to throw that out, just let me know. And I'm also open to other challenges and collaborations for others, if you guys want to do that, or if you guys want to collaborate amongst each other, we can definitely do that. So I think we definitely have a good idea for the 100-yard shot collaboration video. Anybody else got some other collaboration ideas to throw out there? See if we can't get some more ideas rolling here, as if we didn't have enough time to do our own videos, doing more collaboration videos. But I think those collaboration videos will drive traffic, and that's ultimate goal, is to get a lot more viewers going on. But I'd like to keep it in the community. Hey Dan, someone comments on your video in one word, just as good as a long comment. Just wondering how YouTube works a little. Sorry for the change of subject. I'm not entirely certain how they work on the comments on a video, especially with like one word. I think the weight of it is, because the analytics look at who's viewed it, how long they've viewed it, did they come back, did they watch more videos, what, was their comment a one word, how many characters possibly, and that works all into the analytics and says, okay, this content is worth ranking higher in their AI, and increases the likelihood that the video is going to make it into the searches. And certainly, a lot of people I noticed missed tags on their videos. I'm just gonna go back to my video editor here, and I want to kind of show you a little bit about the rankings for that stuff. I did a video here on a camera and a modification for a mic filter, and if you look in here, all these numbers beside it are giving me information of where there's a ranking on the YouTube search results. So if somebody searched DIY budget mic filter, this would be ranked number 4. Pusha Studios, hey, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. We're had a question here from Kenny McFishing. Asked a little bit about the one-word comments on videos. It was kind of a little bit of a stray from the topic here. Maybe you can answer that question as far as how does the one-word comment on a video work in the AI? I mean, do they perceive that as bad or good? But essentially what we've been talking about tonight is spitballing ideas for outdoorsman channels. Chasing Guns Outdoors actually came up with an idea for a challenge of let's see if I can get that right here, is a 100-yard shooting challenge where each person takes 2 shots, then we mail the target to the next person, they take 2 shots, and then we'll see who the best person or best shooter at 100 yards, no cheating. And it was also brought up that you shoot the video, and some people may only have rifles with scopes, so some may only have with iron sights. So we're gonna do maybe 2 targets. One's gonna be with for scopes, and one's gonna be for iron sights. But also, okay, so one-word responses are not good. I kind of figured that. Yeah, sentence. Pusha said that a sentence is much better if it's on a topic that what the video is about, not just love what you do, etc. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I've seen too many times where somebody comes in and it's interesting because I have say a 2-hour-long live stream, and they said, I love what you did on your kayak, and it was a live stream and there was nothing about the kayak. So they just looked at my banner on my page, saw the kayak, and thought that the video had something to do with it. Obviously it didn't. I'm probably even going to delete that comment. So, Oceanic Adventures, hey, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Appreciate you coming by. We're talking about collaboration of videos and ideas, spitballing here, and I have also issued a challenge to YouTube creators to make a video. One of the characters from my channel tells funny stories, does spoofs. He's a crazy old coot, and I've issued the challenge to other creators to make make a video saying, maybe tell a funny story, and that you were inspired by old Herbert T. And I'm going to put it in my special playlist for the videos that you guys create. I will promote it in the future live streams. So I'll put the links for your videos, and also probably tell people about it in some of my regular outing videos in the outdoors. Pusha Studios says I believe he likes the idea of the target. So sounds like you're in for that one. We'll have to get that one going. Okay, so he did say, Pusha did say that the algorithm promotes videos with on-topic comments, and the more comments create a discussion, the more it promotes your video. So yes, Kenny, I believe that sums it up perfectly. There's the answer to your question about the one-word comment hurting your video. Like I said, I think I'm probably going to go back and look at some of the past ones. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to adjust some of them, because if you don't say something meaningful about the video, it doesn't show that you really watched the video. And like I said, I've had people say they watched the video and comment about something that wasn't even in the video. So, hey, Oceanic Adventures, appreciate you coming by. We'll check you next time. We'll catch you when you maybe have the next barbecue. But definitely appreciate you coming by, and maybe we'll see if we can get you in on some of these challenges we're going to throw up here. But yeah, we got the target video. We're going to be throwing that out. Yeah, I certainly hope it was, Kenny. We really want, one of the things I like to do is help other channels. If you got questions about things, I may not know the answer. I will, do my best effort to, ask around and see if I can't get an answer for you. Fortunately, we have Pusha Studios in here tonight. Definitely a man with a lot of wisdom. I hope that's Andrew. I hope I didn't get the wrong person. But yeah, definitely he's got a wealth of information about some of the ways things work. If you guys are not familiar with Pusha Studios, which I'm sure everybody is, it definitely has a great channel, very informative. He likes to pass on what is happening in the YouTube community, especially with some of their new announcements that they came out with. Definitely very informative. So, like I said, I like to help. I'll ask other people, see if I can't get answers. I do have an IT background, so I primarily work with computers, servers, networks, things like that. So I got an inquisitive nature anyway. But yeah, chasing guns. It's good to see, like that. He's telling Kenny he's going to be checking out his videos. It's exactly what we want. Doing it the right way. I kind of like to keep my community for my channel as a family. Everybody helping each other out, showing the love to each other. We're not a sub for sub, and I will boot anybody that is a sub for sub, and it may get me a thumbs down. I don't care about the thumbs down. Appreciate your thumbs down, and I appreciate your thumbs up. So, you know, whichever way it goes, it's a thumb. So smash it. And yeah, I got my little stream bot there, throwing up things in there. I don't have any merch per se, as in hats, shirts, things like that. Some of the things that I have takes you over to my store where I have product that I'll use, like the camera, the kayak, some of the fishing gear I use, some of the generalized equipment that I use in my outings in the outdoors. So if you guys want to check that out, maybe I'll give you some ideas. I just did a DIY on my E-Action camera, and it was more about the filter for the mic. So you guys that are out there in the outdoors, you struggle with the wind noise, you might want to check that video out, get an idea of what could help your camera for a filter for the wind that is budget minded. Because I've looked at different solutions. You know, they got the waterproof boxes, which of course muffle it. You could get an external mic with the big fuzzy cover for it, and that definitely helps. But those things are pretty darn expensive. I know one I looked at was $80 just for the cover for the mic, not the mic included. So definitely something to consider as a low budget and on the fly. I mean, it was cheap. It's a piece of double stick tape, and got a little fuzzy teddy bear from Walmart for I think I paid like maybe $2 for it, and cut out a patch of it and stuck it on over the top of the mic, cut out a section in the double stick tape so it didn't muffle that, and voila, I had a filter for the wind. Let's see. Thank you, Chasing Guns there. Just catch videos. I need to learn putting music and everything else. Freaking mess, but I'm gonna get my bleep together someday because I'm not quitting. Hey, that's the spirit there, Kenny. Yeah, it can be challenging. Everybody's using different software for their editing. Right now I'm using Shotcut. It was free, and I'm working my way towards probably Filmora. I think that's going to be my next jump. But it can be a challenge, but I believe, Kenny, you can get there. And I'm not sure what software you're using, but I don't know if you are aware that YouTube has some music that you can use in your videos, so that because I've kind of struggled with finding good places to get music. So Chasing Guns needs a camera that'll go on my gun barrel that films the turkey and me at the same time. Having issues filming myself on hunts. I certainly get that. I actually started my channel right towards the end of deer season and was expecting to be able to get out there and get some footage of deer coming in, and I went into panic mode of, you know, hey, I don't have a cameraman. How am I going to adjust that camera? So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance MBA, my brother, stopping in to thumbs up. Hey, I appreciate you coming by. Chris Dog Outdoors, hey, good to see you, man. Hey, there was a topic just brought up. Chasing Guns was talking about the self-filming there, and Chris Dog Outdoors has a little video in his collection that he showed about his camera and the way he mounts it and how he uses it for hunting, the way he attaches it to a tree and how it swings in and out. So might be something you guys want to go check out, and maybe you'll get an idea of how to do the self-filming. So certainly gave me some ideas. But hey Chris, just one thing I want to remind you, we're definitely not a sub for sub channel. I know you're trying to grow, and you definitely are growing, so we just kind of restrict throwing out, our numbers here. We're a family, so we all know that we're trying to help each other's channels grow. One of the things we've talked about tonight is a challenge video, / collaboration video. So Chasing Guns Outdoors threw out an idea of a 100-yard shooting challenge, where we mail around a target to a couple other creators. You get 2 shots at 100 yards, no cheating, and we did have to consider breaking it down into 2 groups, one with scope and one with iron sights. That ought to be interesting for the 100-yarded. And I'm not even sure I can see that far. So, but just wanted to let you know, I'm actually going to hide this comment about the 15 away from 800. No disrespect to you, brother. Appreciate you coming by, and like I said, I'm telling people about your video for your self-filming. Fishing with Grizzly Whiskers. Hello, my friend. I appreciate you coming by. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. But yeah, you guys, we're trying to get ideas of, like I said, of this brainstorming collaboration ideas. If you guys want to do a collaboration with me, you can get in touch with me through my Instagram account, and it's on the banner of my channel homepage. If you guys want to do collaborations with each other, go for it. I think it's all about helping each other's channels out, getting more traffic. Hey, no problem, Chris Dog. Certainly appreciate you coming by. Do all I can to help you get some view time and some subscribers. I've already given you shout outs. And if you guys have not checked out Fishing with Grizzly Whiskers, he just got into doing lives not too long ago, and the man is an absolute natural at it. So if you can, show him some support. Go check out his lives and check out his videos. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Let's see. So Chasing Guns is throwing out a suggestion to check out iMovie if you have an iPhone. That's all he uses. Then go on YouTube, type in was that NCS Music, and find any no copyright music and hit the record button on your iPhone. Yeah, just want to throw this out there. There is free music on YouTube, but you have to be aware of what music has some copyright and what is completely free use. I'm going to pull up this here. I'm going to back up. stretch this over. Bear with me just a minute and I'll fix the filter here. So yes, if you look over here in your Studio Creator, I'll try to get out of the way here, you'll see this audio library, and you can select all kinds of music, but something you want to be aware of is the attribution. There's some of it that's required, so you will have to basically put a comment in the section below your video letting people know where the music came from. I try to select music by selecting, attribution not required, and then you get this nice list of music. You can select genres, moods, instruments, duration, etc., and that's free use music for you to throw in your videos. Kenny says he has an Android. Yeah, they sure do make a lot of good video editing software for the iPhones and the iPads, and seems to be lacking a bit in the Android world. So go to channels Chucky Beats, Homage Beats, and Kid Ocean. They have mostly free songs that you can download and use. Well, I'm definitely going to check those out. Chris Dog, we appreciate your advice there. There you go, guys. There's some ideas. I'm going to ask you this, Chris Dog. Do they require you to basically fill out long forms, give them your name, your serial number, your rank, your social security number, 3 drops of your blood for some DNA, etc.? Do they ask for anything like that? Do you happen to know? Aussie Outlaw, what's going on? Appreciate you coming by. Nope, nothing needed. Well, I'm definitely going to be checking those out. I appreciate your idea there. Again, for those that have just joined us, I'm going to do a little recap here. We've been kind of spitballing ideas, helping each other come up with ideas for collaboration. One that has been thrown out was from Chasing Guns Outdoors to do a 100-yard shooting challenge, and you get 2 shots, and we'll use 1 target. We'll mail it around to those that are involved in the challenge, and whoever, you get 2 shots, no cheating, at 100 yards. And then it was brought up, some people don't use scope, so we might have to do 2 targets, one for those that use scope and one for those that use iron sight. And it's going to be interesting on those for the iron sight. I'm probably going to have to fall into the scope category because I can't see that far. Now, Chris Dog Outdoors, those channels that you listed, are the songs on their channels, or do they have like a web page you go to get those? Just trying to get a feel for what those are. And also along the lines of collaboration and ideas, if you guys aren't familiar with my channel that much, I have a crazy character. He's kind of inspired the channel itself. It's Herbert T, and he likes to make spoof videos, tell funny stories, or just kind of tell funny things. Hey, Chasing Guns, I appreciate you coming by and hanging with us. Definitely be getting back to you on that 100-yard challenge idea. Definitely sounds good. And if any others are interested in participating in that challenge, let me know through my Instagram. I believe it's provided in the comments down below, and if not, I'll make sure it gets there. But yeah, I've also got my challenge. Like I said, if you create a video of how Herbert T maybe inspired you to do something funny, when you create that video, send me a message on Instagram, and I will put that into a specific playlist for those videos. And so and in future live streams and some of my videos, I'll make mention to those videos, so that'll get traffic driving towards your site. And then also when they go look at your videos, it'll kind of drive back to mine, so it's kind of a win-win situation for everybody. Let's see, Aussie Outlaw, you use Bensound for my music on my vids, but have pretty much ran out of their free stuff to use. I have not heard of Bensound. Is that I think the music gets cheesy. Yeah. And I've checked out a lot of them that claim that they are free use, nothing needed, and you go there and they want your email address, they want you to subscribe and join their club and all this stuff. And after you fill out all that worthless information and you get to the actual songs, and then you go click on it, you play it, and oh, that's what I want. So you go click on the download, and it throws you over to another page where they want you to pay $2 for the song, and it's just ridiculous, you know. I'm sorry, if you're going to advertise that it's free music, it's free music, not you know, free. You know, it's kind of like clickbait for our videos, you know. So definitely don't like the clickbait. So Chris Dog has checked out the Bensound. Okay, he thinks it's cheesy. Go to the website and simply download the MP3. So sounds like for Bensound you do have to put them in the description. Not totally against it. I don't mind putting them in there, but you know, like I said, what I've been finding with a lot of them here lately has been that they went from being free to, you know, they're going to charge you for it. So hey, Aussie Outdoors, I can't remember if I've seen, and actually I may just go ahead and, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and pull up your channel here. To adjust my screen here, bear with me just a moment. There we go, fit in there a little bit better. Let's see if we can find your channel here. Sorry about that, Aussie Outlaw. My bad. That's just terrible. I should be shot for that. So here we go. Meeting a fan, Aussie Outlaw in Bali. Yep. Can I buy a monkey in Bali? Now that one, I gotta see that. That's gonna be interesting. But yeah, cool channel. Got the love the banner there. Love your icon. Absolutely awesome. But not really seeing if I'm missing it. Do you get out and do any fishing? And hey, Space Galleria. Hey, welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a good evening. How you doing? We are right now just taking a peek-see at sorry, Aussie Outlaw. I said Aussie Outdoors and was looking for that earlier and couldn't find his channel, so little typo there. I got fat fingers or dyslexia or ADHD or something like that. You get your fish from the fishmongers. Well, I was kind of leading into this. Chris Dog Outdoors recently acquired a kayak, and he has a rather interesting video of his experience getting out on the water first time for it. You guys get a chance, check it out. You might get a little chuckle out of it. Finally got a kayak, totally worth it. Yeah, I definitely like my kayak. My first kayak, got it way before I even got into doing YouTube, and trying to get into it was I think my experience was worse than yours, Chris Dog. I think what I tried to do was the step over and straddle it and then sit down, and of course when I did, it didn't work out so well, so I ended up face down in the water and feet in the air. And believe it or not, this was actually at a bass fishing tournament, my very first tournament. So yeah, I got chuckled at by the other guys. Got quite embarrassed, but I fished on. So, and prior to that, I got into a belly boat. I was belly boat fishing, and I don't know if you guys know what the belly boat is. It's like a float tube that is a U shape that you sit down in, and you're kind of dangling in the water. But you kind of got to step inside of it and work your way out into the water. Well, you're wearing flippers, and that's what propels you around. And of course, the first time I did it, I tried to walk out straight out in the water with flippers. It's bad enough as it is to walk with flippers on, but to walk and be carrying a float tube and your fishing rods, and I hit basically stubbed the flipper on a rock and face first. And I was wearing waders, so I didn't get all wet, but I actually got far enough down in the water that the water just rushed in and filled my waders. So that would have been an excellent video for YouTube, but of course it was way before I even considered creating a YouTube channel. So yeah, if you guys get a chance, check out Chris Dog's experience. Having trouble getting out of it. I step 1 foot off and I end up in the split. one of the things that I kind of found, and this actually means you're going to have to walk out into the water, is if you walk it, out to the side of your kayak with it in the water, and of course you're going to probably be up to maybe your lower calves. If you turn and kind of back into it and reach across to the far side of the kayak, pushing down on it, and then kind of sit down in it and then lift your legs over into it, that will help you get into it, and it won't be as wobbly. You might give that a try, and I know that really helped me learn to get into it. Now I just kind of leave the point of my kayak on the shore, and then I just step in and kind of walk my way in. I do have a 12-foot 7-inch pedal kayak. The longer it is, the more stable it is, so it made it easier for walking into the kayak. Who is streaming on your list? Not exactly sure. Watching Chris's bike vids, that's great. Aussie Outlaw, I'm sure he appreciates it. Hey, Sea Pro Fishing, appreciate you coming by. Hope you're having a good one. Tonight we've been kind of throwing out ideas for collaboration, trying to give people ideas, maybe something that they could collaborate with. I'm kind of throwing out the idea. I've actually issued the challenge of a collaboration concept where if you create a video, and it has to be something that's, if you look at some of my videos about Herbert T. Herbert T is kind of a character I came up with that does my storytelling, tells funny jokes, he does spoof videos. He actually did a spoof video of the Lucky Tackle Box, Mystery Tackle Box, and his video is about a bargain tackle bag, and if you guys get a chance to check it out, you'll get a laugh at what he pulls out of the bargain tackle bag. But if you guys get a chance to and you'd like to get in on the challenge, make a video. Doesn't absolutely have to be funny, but if it kind of adds to the effect. And say you were inspired by Herbert T, and when you make the video and post it on your channel, send me a message on Instagram. If you look on my banner of my channel, you'll see a link for my Instagram. I'm going to put it in my playlist that is set aside for the videos that were inspired by Herbert T. When people go in and watch those videos, then they will give you, they're basically going to be going to your channel and getting views for you. When you put that video and reference back to Herbert T Outdoors, it'll get some views back for me. It's kind of a win-win situation for each other. So if you guys get a chance, want to join in that, I'd appreciate it, and we'll get you some views going there. Chris Dog asks where I'm from. I am in the Arkansas River Valley area. Gonna be moving soon here to Illinois. McCarthy Survival, hey, no problem, buddy. I don't know if you caught the challenge there. We're just throwing out some ideas, maybe some collaboration or challenge ideas. And Chasing Guns Outdoors came up with a pretty good idea. And if you guys want to get in on it, we are going to get in touch with me through Instagram. And what we're thinking about doing is where we get one target. Well, actually, it's going to be two, and there's a reason for that. We're going to do a 100-yard shooting challenge. You get 2 shots, no cheating, and then we'll mail the target on to the next person. And at the end, we'll, of course, and you video your shots and everything. And we're going to split it up. Those that use a scope, for people like me that are old and blind and at 100 yards need a scope to even see that far. And then those that can use an iron sight, definitely going to be a challenge for them at 100 yards, I'm sure. But whatever you guys want to use, short of a bazooka that will destroy the entire target. Yeah, he did. He's the one that did it. The man comes up with a great challenge. So, again, like I said, get in touch with me on Instagram, and we'll see if we can't get a couple together on that and get a video going. We'll work out the details on that. Much appreciated. And also, I've got my challenge that, if you want to create a little funny spoof video of how Herbert T. inspired you, and I'm Dan. Herbert T. is a character on my channel. Make a little funny spoof video or tell a funny story or whatever and say you were inspired by Herbert T. I'll put it in a specialized playlist, and I will give shout outs to it in my future live streams with links to your video. That way people can go over and catch those videos. It will get view time for you, and with you having the video, it will, if you don't mind making a reference back to, who Herbert T. is, I've got some videos for him. Got one about him riding a horse, his love for Tennessee white tea, white tea, yeah. So yeah, and if you guys got some ideas for some other collaborations, that would be awesome. McCarthy Survival sounds better than the butter knife. If you guys don't know that, Chasing Guns Outdoors threw out a challenge to start a fire with using a butter knife. And if I recall, Mason, didn't you fail that challenge? North Folk Lures, how's it going? Appreciate you coming by. How you doing tonight? New here, first time in the stream. Hope you guys say hello to North Folk Lures. Definitely a great channel, and if you guys get a chance, go check him out. Like your intro, hey diddly do, everybody. Yeah, everybody's got their catchphrase. That's just something, I don't even know where I picked that up. Picked that up years ago, but guess that's gonna somehow work its way onto a merch shirt of some sorts. Of course, everybody says that my Herbert T. Outdoors logo, the HTO, reminds them of Reese's candies, but I think it kind of captured, with the crooked letters there, kind of captured the spirit of Herbert T. and his little offbeatedness, and with the orange theme colors, since I do hunting, kind of give the hunter safety orange, that kind of stuff. Oceanic Adventures is back. Good to see you again. Guys, if you don't know Oceanic Adventures, go check out his channel. The guy is awesome, very helpful, helping other people out. I consider everybody, that comes into my channel, we're like family. We help each other out. I'm gonna help you guys out in any way I can. I come from an IT background, so I work with servers and networks and computers, and I spend a lot of time doing research, so that's just kind of my thing. So if you need some help figuring out something, let me know, and if I can't figure it out, I'm certainly get in touch with somebody that maybe can help you figure it out, especially when it comes time to figuring out things about streaming live and whatnot. Chris Dog says that's what my dad does. So your dad works in IT as well. That's awesome. Tough field. Yeah, definitely a tough field, especially with everything changing so fast, everything going up into the old cloud. Yeah, maybe that's an idea for a new video for me, streaming in the cloud. Not streaking in the cloud, streaming. He works in local hospital computers and servers and networks and stuff. Yep, sounds like he's got his work cut out for him. Norfolk Lure Survival Ops. Aussie Outdoors. Started a fire with my dog. Well, it's more my dog caught on fire and ran around the yard setting fire to my garage and workshop. I don't know whether to laugh or applaud or worry about how much damage was done. I certainly hope it wasn't bad. Sorry, Tyler. Oh, Tyler, hey, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. How you doing tonight? And just kind of throw out what we've been spitballing some ideas of challenges, and so far the best one that came up, kind of a challenge collaboration, was from Chasing Guns Outdoors, a 100-yard shooting challenge where we mail a single target around to a couple people. You'll shoot a video of you shooting, showing your shots on it. You get 2 shots, no cheating, and we'll probably do 2 targets because some people shoot with iron sight, and some people, like the old folks like me, that can't see 100 yards and need a scope, will do a scope and an iron sight target. And I guess you could participate in both if you want to, but if you're interested in getting in the challenge, send me some, your thoughts on it in my Instagram account, or if you want my email, it's listed at the top of my channel in the banner. And we'll see if we can't get a lineup of a couple people to get that going, and we'll definitely have some fun with it. I've also issued a challenge. I don't know if you've seen some of the videos where Herbert T, which I'm Dan. Herbert T is the crazy character that tells the funny stories and does the videos, and basically do a video of how Herbert T inspired you for a funny story or something like that. When you put the video up on your channel, let me know, and I will, in my future live streams, once it's up, I'm gonna basically put in the the comment section down below. I'm going to link to your video, and we'll give a shout out for the video. And I will also add it to the specialized playlist that I'm going to put in my channel for you guys to be able to have your channel get some exposure from my channel. I'll get some for your channel, so there we go. Don't know what happened to that, but get caught up here on it. Bear with me. If you'd like to tip the host, survival ops, folks at the hospital, sorry late. The dog is fine. Well, that's good to hear. Video there, 1 million views. Hope everything is okay though. Talking to Aussie Outlaw about the fire dog. Would have been an interesting video. Yeah, it seems to be the thing. We always come up with the ideas, or shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and didn't get footage of it. Varthy Survivor telling him he's late. Tell Chase I'm more of an 800-yard shot guy with irons. Okay, Tyler, you've committed yourself that your 2 shots will be at 800 yards. We're going to make the limitation on it. No bazookas blowing up the whole target, because we do want to see who's been shooting what. But man, if you're shooting 800 yards, I'm doing good to see 100 yards with a scope. I'm getting old. McCarthy Survival, do we even sleep? Mason, no, we do not sleep. I average about 4 hours of sleep a night. And we always say, you know, man, I'm going to get in bed early and go be ready for tomorrow. And a couple hours later, we're still commenting on videos, or nobody's got time for that. We won't mention where that came from. You remind me of Boogie 2988 with his 2 characters. I will have to check that out. I am not familiar with that particular one. Gonna grab that comment there, throw it in my notes here to check out later. Well, Chris Dog, you're full of all good kinds of ideas there. How often do you do challenges? Well, this challenge that I came up with for the inspiration of Herbert T is my first one. If you want to throw out some challenge ideas, certainly be into it. If you want to do, keep the challenge on the down low. I know some people like to keep the idea secret, so nobody else does the same idea, because everybody likes to have original challenge ideas. Nothing worse than seeing the same challenge idea, like go buy a fishing lure and challenge it. I don't know if my video has frozen. Is it lagged? There we go. Back. Boogie has 4 million subs. Well, hopefully I get 4 million subs for my dual personality. Nobody got time for that. Y'all are killing me here. Yep, definitely. Ain't nobody got time for that. Gonna post a video about, and I don't know how to say that, Bodega, is that right? Bodega Bay Oceanic Adventures, is that what I'm reading there? Hope I pronounced that right. And I hope you guys got some good videos coming up here for us to watch. If you guys haven't checked out each other, we got some great people in here tonight. We got Rattle Trap Fishing. Missed him sneaking in. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. Good to see you. If you guys haven't checked out some of his videos, he's got some good stuff. Definitely love his videos. I don't like to over elaborate on what the videos of every channel are, because it kind of gives it away. Spoiler alert. Really, you know, let you guys go check him out and find out for yourself. But he definitely has some good ones. Oceanic Adventure, definitely a great one. These guys do lives also. Always good discussions on their lives, and I really enjoy them. Rattle Trap Fishing. Take a quick gander over here. And got some outdoor fishing. He does some afternoon hangouts, lives. If you guys get a chance, check out some of his lives. Bodega, something close. Am I close to it? And Chris Dog's got some kayak videos coming up. Good fishing one in like a week. So have you got release dates for those, Chris Dog? That might be something to. And you just hit 800. Congratulations! If you guys want to throw some emojis there for Chris Dog hitting 800. That is awesome. And like I said earlier, we're not a sub for sub channel, but we help each other. Bodega. Am I close? I don't know. Maybe that's the word for it. Word for the day. Bodega. I don't know. So Kenny caught the video of Chris Dog falling out of his kayak. Yeah. Hope it's not a spoiler, but you guys got to check it out. It's pretty funny. His thumbnail kind of gives it away, but if you guys get a chance, go check him out. Good to see you guys are checking that out. Tyler Woods in the room. You guys say hi to Tyler Woods and check out his channel. He's done some lives too. He's one of our outdoor enthusiasts, bushcrafters. Definitely check out his channel for some survival concepts, techniques, and ideas. Definitely a good channel to check out, especially for every outdoorsman. Gonna try to find a moon snail. Okay, now you got me curious. What is a moon snail? Now, is that along the lines of Bigfoot, Sasquatch, or is this something that is a unique species? got the $10 challenge coming up soon, and thanks for the support. Yes, you guys, he's got a challenge coming out where he only gets to spend $10 for a 24-hour survival challenge. So you guys be watching for that video to come out. It's definitely going to be a good one to watch, especially if you're an outdoor enthusiast. Definitely going to be watching for that one. Okay, so the moon snail drill into living clams by spitting acid onto their shells. So are you going to have underwater footage for this? Nope, ain't nobody got time for that, that's for sure. Survival kit series, yes, definitely got the series talking about the different things for putting together survival kits. Definitely good things to check out on McCartney Survival. They don't live that deep, so the snails feed on the clams by spitting acid into their shells. So are they like what, knee deep water or snorkeling depth, and you find them and check them out? Okay, so you just bring them out. Hey man, you put some videos out there, I'll definitely check that out. I love experiencing new things. I don't get to travel around much, so if I can live vicariously through your videos, that would be awesome. McCarthy Survival is going to be testing them in the woods with no other gear. So you're going to be testing the survival kits. So he's going to have a series on that. That's going to be definitely worth watching. Biggest Fish collab video. Be a good idea. Or an M-Trap challenge. Now I was actually considering doing, and I don't know, for you guys that like to go fishing, I'm certainly sure all of you have found a lure at some point in time out there in the water, and it's, you know, maybe a little crusty, hooks are a little rusty. I think I've got a couple of them, but taking a lure that you have found like that and going out, and that's all you can fish with for the day, and see who can catch the most fish with a found lure. And it doesn't mean going to Bass Pro Shop and finding a lure and using it as your found lure challenge. You got to show in the video that it's a crusty old lure that has seen better days. So Chris Dog, gotta get it to bed. Hey buddy, I appreciate you coming by, appreciate your support, and we'll check you next time, and we'll be watching for your videos you're gonna be coming out. Do schedule them and get the scheduled announcement out of when it will be released. That way we can be watching for them and definitely catch them. And you know, if I see that maybe in one of my live streams or in my videos, I'll let people know that it's coming out if I happen to be doing it before you actually release the video. So appreciate you coming by. Thank you very much. Oceanic Adventures. Last week I removed 154 invasive snails from the San Francisco Bay, but I did it illegally. You're telling us this on my channel? Well, I'm not calling the cops on you. I don't care. But yeah, I mean, removing something that's invasive, it's hard to see why that would be illegal. And Kenny likes that idea, so the Krusty Lure Challenge, yeah. So again, so we got three challenges out there. My challenge for the creating the Inspired by Herbert T video that'll get traffic going both directions. We got the Chasing Guns Outdoors 100-yard shot challenge, and then looks like we got a Krusty Lure challenge. So there we go. Throw that on the list. So there you go. And here's where we can probably do a little bit of advertising for our videos for that. We can start by we find the lure, we will post the lure up on maybe like Instagram or Twitter, and that way the others can see what lure they're fishing with, and maybe judge whether yes, that's a Krusty lure, or no, you just went to Bass Pro Shop and bought something brand new. But that'll be kind of the feed into getting people to find out, okay, what will they do, what will they catch with their Krusty lure. And so there's our challenge. So Instagram/Twitter. So there you go. So if you guys want to jump in on those challenges, again, let me know through Instagram or email, so that way we can collaborate on that and get something rolling with it. We'll see if we can't get a group together for some of you might be into the 100-yard challenge, some of you might be into the Krusty Lure challenge, or some of you may be into creating the Inspired by Herbert T challenge. So, and Oceanic Adventure, let's see, I was helping the environment by doing it, but the park ranger didn't care, so I put them in a pile, and when he left I took him again. Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. In Georgia, it's illegal to collect rainwater. Georgia's not the only place. Colorado has a stupid law about that. Also, you can't even, on your property, you can't dig a pond or a lake or anything, because they actually have some kind of water rights law. So you can't collect rain, whether it be a lake, a rain barrel, or anything like that, and they will fine you. I don't know if it's as drastic or more drastic about the 10 years in jail or what, but yeah, Colorado has that too. It's absolutely amazing who owns the water rights. So I knew I didn't like the idea that, hey, if I own the land, I should be able to dig my own pond if I want, but I guess you can't. You got to get a special permit, and then they charge you out the wazoo. I think last I heard from a friend of mine that wanted to dig a lake, and it was going to be like a $100,000 application, and it may or may not be accepted. It doesn't, you pay in $100,000 to be able to do it, and I don't know if they refund the money if they decline it. So who knows? Oceanic knows a good challenge. Collect snow. Yeah, Colorado's getting snow right now, so for them it would be an idea. Let's see. What about the no one got time for that challenge? Go to a drive-through and order something, then when they try to repeat it, tell them nobody got time for that. Oh my god. Yeah, that even brings back memories. Here in Arkansas, I am actually banned from a Wendy's in Russellville, Arkansas. Back in my college days, I went through the drive-through backwards, not just once, not just twice, but 3 times, and I definitely got banned from coming back there. So kind of narrowed down the choices for eating there in town. They have, I think, a Whataburger, a Sonic, of course the Wendy's that I'm banned from, and a few other. I don't think they even had a McDonald's then. So yeah, that brings back memories. It's your own property, which makes it even worse. Yeah, definitely true. If you can't dig a pond on your own property. Never snowing there where you're at, Mason. Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably die laughing going through the drive-thru and saying that. Definitely order something, and nobody got time for that. That's for sure. Who can subscribe to my channel on the most accounts? I'm not sure you would want that, Oceanic Adventures, because I know I've seen some people that have talked about they had their friends go create a bunch of them like that, and the AI caught up with it, and because they recognize the IP address that comes from the computer or phone or tablet or whatever, and it might actually hurt your channel analytics. So good idea, but might be risky. I'm for real doing that, Tyler. Man, you put that video, and I'll put that on my channel as a in one of my playlists, and we'll get you some views for it, definitely, and I'll give you shout outs in my live streams for it. So yeah. Go to a pet shop and ask how long it will take for the bird to grow if you plant bird seed, and then when they respond, say nobody got time for that. That's a good one there. There you go. Oceanic, you guys are sick. All ridiculous. That's right. Well, guys, I think we've thrown out some challenge ideas there. I know Oceanic wants us to go create a bunch of accounts and see who can create the most accounts, and challenge is to subscribe to his channel with each one of them. Good luck with that one. I don't want to hurt your channel, so I believe I will withdraw from the race on that one. Tyler's going to be doing that video tomorrow, going through the drive. There you go. I'll tell you what, go through the drive-thru, do that one, and then go to the pet shop and do the second part there. And like I said, before they get a chance to comment, ain't nobody got time for that. Go to the store and complain and go in front of the mirror. It turns ugly. That's awesome there. Yeah. Now that might be one to do. The only thing I worry about going in stores and confronting with people is the rights to use people in the video. If you're going through a drive-through, you are technically on private property, but you're also in public. So if you're filming from your vehicle, just like the news, you can film anybody without having to get permission. So I'm not sure where that comes into play. I always look at, you know, I don't want my channel to get a strike, so might be something to consider, but I can't see why going through a drive-through just for something funny like that would be a strike against you. But going into the store, that might be interesting. Might have to do a test run just to see how angry somebody gets for you doing it. Of course, I'm not sure the mirror would still be working if I got in front of it. Hashtag got no time for that challenge. There you go. Knight's Armory needs to set that up as his proprietary hashtag. You guys still keeping that ain't nobody got time for that meme alive. Absolutely. I got introduced to it about 3 or 4 days ago, so sounds like it's been going on for a while. Well guys, we're approaching the 2-hour mark. I usually try to wind it down then. I appreciate you guys coming in. You challenge Jim at Knight's Armory and anyone else. I'm gonna have to see if I got the guts to do it there, Tyler. I just might be up for doing it, and I got just the person to help me film it, so I'm sure that she would absolutely be willing to do it. Oceanic Adventures. It's dead meme. Kenny McFishing grew 6 subscribers tonight. Well, man, I hope you appreciate the help we got you. Certainly enjoy your channel myself, and appreciate you coming in. No time for that challenge. Yes, that is awesome. But if you guys would like to get in on the challenges that I have up on the screen, the Krusty Lure Challenge, the Chasing Guns Challenge, or my Herbert T Inspiration Challenge, let me know through Instagram or email. We'll see if we can't get some people together and pull this up and get some collaboration videos going on, drive some help to each other. One's got 50 subs in stream. Now, Oceanic Adventures, was that your stream, or was it a stream from that somebody else had on? Oh, in B&O's? Yeah, I've got some good. I think somewhere around 30 something was my best, and it was on Pusa Studios. I actually got on the wheel and got a bunch of them, and like I said, I got around 30 or so, and after the live stream was over, out of those 30, I think somewhere between 3 and 5 of them I still had. The rest of them all dumped it after the live stream. So kind of want, backing myself off. I love listening to Pusha Studios. It gives out great ideas, but as far as trying to meet other channels out there, most of the people are really trying to just get a number and be done with it. Wish is big enough to get a couple of you if I go live. Well, Oceanic Adventures, you did a good live the other day, so now Pusha Studios is getting close to 8,000 subscribers, so they're bound, and the format of the way they do their live streams encourages the subscribers. But when you are specialized in you didn't go live. Okay, for some reason I was thinking you did. But going live, yeah, it's definitely it's fun to do. Your first one is probably going to be your most difficult one, unless it's like your third one, like I had, where I was doing a test live. Was hoping to maybe get 2 or 3 people in there, tell me how things were working, and B&O rated me, and I went from, I think I had somewhere between 3 and 5, and jumped to 90 in a matter of 5 minutes. And my Nightbot was turned on, and I tried to get it shut off in time, but my Nightbot was set with too stringent of requirements, and people were getting thrown in timeout right and left. So yeah, it was definitely something that I never want to experience again. So, but yeah, you might actually consider doing some lives. They're fun to do, especially if you build a community of people that have similar or common interests that you could do collaborations with. You can't do your live on a mobile until after you get the 1K subscribers, but I could certainly see, after you've gone out and done some shell collecting, maybe bring some in. When you do the live, if you run into reasons why you don't have anything to talk about, maybe pull one of the shells, keep them off to the side and say, hey, today I was out looking for shells and I found this one. This happens to be this, tell about it, talk about it, get some interest in it. I've certainly seen a lot of cool ones on yours. Some of these, I've seen them before, but some of what you've shown, I have not seen them, And you've got the one about cutting a seashell in half without damaging it, absolutely awesome. How to put pants on them. Yeah, I'm envious of you guys that are at over the 1K mark, but I'm getting there. I'm somewhere around 600. I was growing fast, man. I tell you. I think in a month I got over 450 subscribers, or actually I would say in about 2 weeks, and 2 to 3 weeks. I got that many subscribers, but then I began to devalue some of those that weren't sincere and what they were doing. So guys, watch out for those. Watch if you're doing live streams. Watch out for the trolls. I'm beginning to notice a trend with them. They're ones that sit there and say hi, 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 and then if you are helping people get to their numbers and displaying, I'm gonna turn this off for a minute. Throw this on. If you're displaying like the count and the statistics, and you say, oh, we're trying to get them to 1K, and they get right there at 1K, and then they go over 1K, and then they drop down, and then they go above, and then they drop down, and then they go above, and they drop down. That is a troll sitting there playing with the numbers. And if you look back through your chat, you'll probably see him early in the chat doing the hi, 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 hi thing. Boot him out. And they'll sit there, they're basically looking just for subs, and that's it, and they won't sub you back. I could spot them pretty much within 5-10 minutes of them commenting. So took you 3 months to get from 0 to over 1,200. Well, Tyler, you got amazing content, so it's understandable about how quick that was. There are a lot of survivalists, bushcrafter enthusiasts that could that community is just absolutely phenomenal. I don't get to do as much outdoor stuff as I want to, especially when it comes to the survivalist stuff. I'm definitely watching your series on the survival kit, because I definitely need to work on getting one together for myself, because it's something that people should have and should be ready for. You never know where things are going to take a turn here in the world, And Mason, it took you the same, yeah. And Oceanic Adventures at 320. Any tips for me? Yeah, I'm gonna throw out some tips there for you. So you have a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna bring up your channel here if you don't mind. We'll get back here to your channel. And I've seen some of this, by no means am I an expert, but one of the huge things is this right here for the analytics. He says, welcome to my channel. I make videos about wildlife, especially about aquatic creatures. If you love nature, make sure to subscribe, because this is what this channel is about. What you really need to do is be more specific. You want to kind of maybe identify a region. So in the about section of my channel, I say that I'm in the Arkansas River Valley area. That helps the analytics direct people that are in the Arkansas River Valley area, if they're looking for things to do in that region. They're gonna, YouTube is gonna direct people to my videos. So maybe make some kind of suggestion about the area. You don't have to put your address, but tell them what approximate area you're in. Tell them, I like that. You say you make videos about wildlife, and especially about aquatic creatures. Maybe narrow it down a little bit. There's a lot of aquatic creatures and a lot of wildlife, So, and if I come back here and I look at your videos, you know, I see a lot of clams, snails, things like that. So, you know, maybe be a little bit more specific about that in your about section. You want the first or each paragraph, you know, break it down in paragraphs to be about 3 lines long, nothing over that. That's going to hurt you. So if I jump over here and I'm going to look at my about section, it's by no means perfect, but I'll just break it down if my computer will hurry up here. And like McCartney Survival said, Mason, promote and sharing on Facebook. That also means don't share it on your own personal Facebook. And the reason I say that is you want to keep your personal life separate from your YouTube. Create a separate Facebook page. Create a separate, you know, your own Twitter page for your channel. Create your own Instagram account for your channel. That kind of separates your personal life. You know, you got your YouTube people that are watching your videos. You don't want them digging into your family life. You know, they don't want to know about your brother's niece, or your niece, or your brother's kids, or any of that stuff. They don't need to know about that. You know, they need to know about what your channel is about. One key thing, like you said, about advertising it on Facebook, I created a video. It was a walk around in my kayak, talking about different features, changes, modifications I made to it. And there's a Facebook group for this brand of kayak, the Pescador Pilot and the Pescador Pro, and I posted a link for this video, and I gained, I think it was in, I want to say a little less than a week, I had over 100 views just from posting it on that Facebook site. So you could find specialist groups on Facebook that maybe are in your niche and promote it in there, you know. And when you're going to put a post for your, you know, maybe one of your videos, say I'll remove this if it's not allowed, but you might find this interesting since some of you have been talking about that. So use that kind of stuff. Promote your stuff on Twitter. Go find people with the same common interests on Twitter that you have and follow them. They'll see that you followed them, they'll follow you back, and your promotion of your videos on Twitter will get them driven to your channel. Same thing for Instagram. Instagram is great for photos. You have, I'm sure, tons of photo opportunities where you could take snapshots even out of your videos, post them on Instagram, and say, this is in my latest video, come check it out, and put a link for your video. So that'll help drive to it. So you're going to change the about section over the weekend. Yeah, like I said, it's something that's going to help with the Google Analytics. Now, being small channel, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you're going to be ranked up there high on your on the analytics, where when somebody does searches for specific videos, you got to do a play on keywords. Keywords is very important on getting your videos ranked. In some of my videos, creator so I can show you the keyword listing. So on my kayak walkthrough video, I did a play on specific keywords to help me get ranked higher up. So if you look, the numbers beside them is where YouTube ranks in the search. So on the Pescador Pilot DIY, so do it yourself, I'm ranked #1. So if you do a YouTube search on the Pescador Pilot DIY, I will be the first one to come up. Hey, Daiwando Pad, hey, good to see ya. It's my buddy here, guys, from South Africa. I appreciate you coming by. Good to see ya. Let's see, it's early morning for you over there, if I recall, or middle of the night. So you do a lot with keywords. That's good. And do you have the TubeBuddy and IQ or vidIQ that help you with those numbers, that throw out suggestions? So like, you know, for my videos, you know, like here's some suggested tags. What's the best app for sharing your channel? I don't know what, as far as app, there are, if you do a YouTube search on, you know, how to gain subscribers, I think there's some videos out there that tell you how you can get 1,000 subscribers in 1 week, and it takes you to an app where you can get points for subscribing to people's channel, and then you put up points from your cache of points for people to subscribe to your channel, and that will actually damage your YouTube analytics and hurt you pretty bad. So definitely stay away from those, because you know, like you get points for watching people's videos. Well, you only have to watch like 20-30 seconds of the video, and then you get your credit for having watched the video, and those are terrible numbers. So terrible for your analytics and your numbers. So good old-fashioned networking, grinding, getting to know people, collaborations, finding common people with common interests, and looking at what they've done on their channel that works for them. Look at your videos and your analytics to see what's worked, because they will show you what has good click-through rate, you know, like whether they went on to another video or did they leave the channel, things like that. So, you know, there's a ton of factors involved, but the biggest thing, like I said, is the grind of working with the other channels. I mean, like Tyler Wood, McCartney Survival, you know, those guys, they're great. It's a great group to, you know, I feel honored to be a part of the group that they have created within YouTube, where we can share comments and ideas outside of the eyes of the usual group in YouTube. And it's a great way to collaborate. Collaboration is a great way to get subscribers and views for your channel. So I hope I've given you some ideas of things to look at that'll definitely help you grow. Like I said, you've got a niche area that's unique. Use it to your advantage. So search up potato bug bite. My video is the first thing. So there you go. You've got a video that will come up as the first one based on something unique. So now you need to let people also within your niche know about that. So go get with the communities specifically about the oceanic life and things like that, and that'll help promote it. And of course, being involved in other channels with other things that may not be directly related to you, but being involved with them can help a lot too. Going to make us blush, Herbert. Well, you guys are awesome, man. You know, if anything, if I haven't learned anything from your survivalist tips or you're starting a fire with a butter knife or anything like that, the humor keeps me going, and ain't nobody got time for that. Can you pull mine up to see if it shows up right and not just me? I will do that. Spell that right? Tyler Wood. Canoe Hound Adventures. Hey buddy, what's going on? Head off to bed and he saw I was live. Hey, I was going to tell you, I don't know if you caught anything of my last live, but you got a bunch of shout outs and support for your Drive to 555 video. Also, you guys that are in here, I believe tomorrow night you do the live drawing for your giveaway. Is that right, Dennis? Why am I not finding Tyler Wood Bushcraft? Let's see. There it is. Boom. Just setting your OBS for the live giveaway tomorrow night. That's cool. And like I said, Tyler, Mason, you guys go. If you do not have Canoe Hound, jump over to his channel and check out his Drive to 555 video. Get a chance for the drawing that he's going to do live tomorrow night. So Mason, I think we're all in line with you. I want the hat and the sticker. I want the sticker for my kayak, and I want the hat. Because I love his logo, man. That's absolutely awesome. But yeah, like I said, Dennis there, you got some shout outs from my my last live, and I'm sure it drove some traffic over to your Drive for 555 video. So if you saw a sudden peak of views, I'm the culprit. Good or bad, I'm sorry. But I hope it helped. Alright, I'm game. Let's go. Anybody got some of that black stuff you put on your face to kind of hide in the dark? Actually, we might have to do kind of a white, almost a snow camo, because where he records, all the walls around it are white, and we got to be able to sneak in. Oh, that's right. You're right. You had your solo trip. It was Sunday that I did that live. I forgot about you being out on that in the new canoe. How'd that perform for you? Certainly hope that was a fun adventure, and I will be looking forward to seeing the videos for that. Yeah, it's been on my mind for that drawing too. I've already marked the calendar. I'm gonna turn my phone off tomorrow night so can't nobody interrupt me, and I know where I'll be parked. Keywords are key. Yes, they are for the rankings, very much so. Well, Dennis, I know it's late for you. It's late for me. I actually went over my my 2-hour mark, so I'm gonna have to wrap things up. Sure, Tyler and Mason, I know we keep saying that we're gonna crash and call it a night, and then 2 hours later we're still hollering at each other about things. So we're gonna have to wrap things up here. Okay, opinion: one video at 1.5 hours with a premiere, or 2 or 3 part series. It really kind of depends on how captivating to me it is. And you might refer to maybe some of your previous videos if they were long. Look at the retention rate or the view time, how long people viewed it, so you kind of get a feel. Did people watch the video all the way through if it was long? And if not, then maybe you do need to break it up. So that would be kind of my deciding factor of whether or not to do that. Yeah, I'm kind of that way too about the not patient. So if you release part of it and then you wait a day and release the next part, and wait a day and release the next part, yeah, it's kind of scary. So Mason says he'll go live if everybody else thinks they'll be up for a little bit. Ain't nobody got time for that though. I've heard that too. Yeah. Now that needs to be a live stream right there. Ain't nobody got time for that, and we'll see how many people come in that have time for it. There's the challenge. Dude, ain't nobody got time for that live stream, and see how many people we can get in there. Yeah, I'll stay up for a little while, Mason, if you want to go live. And Oceanic Adventures, you know, if you want to come over and if Mason there, McCartney Survival, goes live, would you be interested in watching? He does. He talks about some survivalist stuff, you know, some good things to watch. He did a great video the other night, or a live stream, where he got rated by Pusha Studios and I certainly know how it feels to get rated by, you know, one of the bigger players out there. And he did an absolutely phenomenal job. I think he was just prepared to do a little chit chat. Hey Dennis, I appreciate you coming by, and we will all be there tomorrow night. What time is it? You're live for that. Throw that out so that everybody knows. Hey, Kenny McFishing. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. Grandma's down. Ain't nobody got time for that. Got about 15 minutes left before I need to get going to work. Well, like I said, if Mason, if you want to do a live, we'll just do a raid over to you. That way you get some people over there. That way you also get a Dawandle pad. We'll get a chance to see some of the content that you got. Give me a minute. Alright, well let me know. I'm gonna pull up here on my other computer and be able to watch for when you go live, and then we will raid over to you. There we go. Nobody got time for that. It's funny every time I hear it. It does not get old, and it is not dead. Alright guys, so we're going to recap just real quick. We threw the challenges out there. Hope you guys are interested in some of them. Like I said, get a hold of me on Instagram or my email. It's up there at the top of my banner on my channel page there. And we'll see if we can't get something going, collaboration, get some traffic flowing back and forth to help each other out. And Oceanic Adventures, you know, you may find that something in those challenges, you know, doesn't absolutely fit something that you do on your channel, but I threw out the challenge of an inspiring video for you know, maybe you telling a funny story and that you were inspired by Herbert T. There you go. You can tell something funny about what you're specialized in, what your niche is, and that'll help get traffic. The meme. Okay. Never been rated, let alone by someone like Pusa. Live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is 1 a.m. there now, so there you go. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That will be 7 p.m. Central, my time. You guys definitely go check that out tomorrow night for Canoe Hound Adventures live stream for the giveaway for the drive to 555. And if you haven't been to his channel, go check out that video real quick so that you get in on the drawing. Or please don't, so that we don't have your entry in there. We don't want, you know, too many people in there, because Tyler and I and Mason, you know, we're gonna divvy up the bounty there. We're going to steal it tonight anyway. Alright, let's double check to see if he has the live stream up and ready. And there he is. Alright, I am going to grab the link here. There you guys go. This is the link for Mason over at McCartney Survival. We are going to raid over there. So, you guys head on over. I appreciate you guys coming by tonight, and we will see you next time. Love you guys, and as always, keep Jesus in your life. Have a good one.